Welcome to part one of a series on moving to Orlando. In this series, we are going to share our journey of moving from Washington State to Orlando, Florida, from concept to completion. In this episode, we will cover exactly how we decided we're moving to Florida.
Hi, I'm Cindy.
Hi, I'm Mike. Census data shows that 1,000 people move to Florida every day. This series will be informational for those considering moving to Florida. About us. We are empty nesters in our 50s, married over 31 years. We have 2 girls that are grown and on their own now. We both grew up and met each other in Portland, Oregon. We have lived in Long Beach, Washington for the last 25 years. We have been to Walt Disney World on vacation 15 times over the last 25 years. Disney is Cindy's happy place. Her sister and her niece both work at the Disneyland Resort, and we have been on many Disneyland, Disney World trips with her parents as well. We like Disney.
The idea to move. All of our family moved away from the town we currently live in. And then I was diagnosed with colon cancer in 2016. I had a surgery. They said I had only a 2% chance of the cancer coming back. Then in early 2018, I found out that it did come back, and at that point I was diagnosed as stage 4 colon cancer that had spread to my liver and some lymph nodes. I had to go on 6 months of intense chemo treatment. Then I had a successful 5-hour surgery in November of 2018. I am currently on follow-up chemo just for good measure to make sure nothing comes back. Okay. We've had lots of driving time together where we talk about our life goals. I gave Mike hints over the past couple of years that I wanted to move somewhere warmer because the weather here in Long Beach is just too cold and damp.
After a Disney trip in June 2018, I said to Cindy, "Let's move to Orlando." She said yes right away. But I'm more analytical. Even though it was my idea, it took me 6 more months to agree to it. It took that much time to figure out the following. Where do we work? Where do we live? What about our family? How do we get there? Where do we work? That part was very hard. It took us 5 months to figure it out. For most people, it will be find a job or transfer a current job to Florida. For us, we decided to start a new tourism-related business near the Disney World parks. We will add more details in a later video about our new business. This is just part 1 of a series, Moving to Orlando. So, Cindy is surviving stage 4 cancer. We're selling our house in Washington State, moving 3,500 miles across the country, and we're starting a new startup business in Orlando. These are 4 life-changing things happening all at once. Can you believe that? Are we nuts? Leave a comment below if you think we're nuts. Or if you want to encourage us, we welcome that too. If you are considering moving to Orlando or just curious how it will work out for us, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will not miss any of the upcoming episodes of our Moving to Orlando series. Where do we live? For us, it's 3 things. Number 1, we'll have to work near the Disney World parks. Number 2, we'll have to live near where we work or up to a half hour away. Number 3, we want to live close to Disney World parks for our own playtime enjoyment. Don't you want to go to Epcot for dinner?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Have you heard of the kitchen working triangle principle? You know, the fridge, the sink, and the stove all need to be close together. In a similar way, we want a work, live, play triangle principle. Our work, our home, and the Disney parks all close together. I've been looking at towns like Winter Garden, Claremont, Davenport, Kissimmee. We can talk more about where we might live in an upcoming episode.
What about our family?
What about our family? That's a real serious thing to consider.
What about our family? We've been married for 31 years now, and we're empty nesters. Our kids are grown, they've moved out, done with college, working on their own careers. So we have this 3,000 square foot house, and it's just the two of us now. We're kind of rattling around in here. Hey, all of our family is at least 2 hours away by car or by plane.
We're still going to visit.
The visit frequency won't change. We can still visit them, they can still visit us. Plus, it's easy to call or chat online any day of the week.
Yeah. How do we get there? Right now, we're still living in Long Beach, Washington. Our house is for sale, and I'm still working full-time until it sells. Before the move, this is how we prepared for selling our house and moving our stuff 3,500 miles to Florida. The best advice we have is to thin it out. Stage your house for sale. Take as little as you need with you when you move. So we purged lots of stuff from our house. We gave some to Goodwill, 6 large loads of it. We had garage sales. We put some stuff in storage. And we gave some stuff away.
After the house sells, we're going to have to move right away. So we're going to load up our SUV with our 2 big Labrador dogs and our 2 cats.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
It'll take about 7 or 8 days staying in hotels along the way that allow pets.
Yeah. To move our stuff, we considered pods versus U-Haul versus a moving company, and we decided none of that. We're going to use U-Pack. It's a tractor trailer. They drop off. You have 3 days to pack it. Then they pick it up. They drive it to Florida. Once it gets there, you have 3 days to unload it. And they can even store it for some time if you need that too. We will have an episode where we go over all the pros and cons of moving with pods versus U-Haul versus a moving company versus U-Pack. Wow! Also, we plan on having a moving to Orlando Q&A video later in the series. So if you're considering moving to Orlando or you have moved there already and you want to share some tips for us, please comment down below so that we can respond to your questions and comments and maybe include that in our Q&A. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks! Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will not miss any of the upcoming episodes. It should be fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. See you in the great big beautiful tomorrow. He said yes.
You just
right.
said you said to Disney.
Okay. We're gonna have bloopers. We're gonna have lots of bloopers at the end. What's going on with this thing? What is it in slow-mo? Okay. Okay. What are you doing? Okay.